We are seeing a lot of to and fro. Within hours of announcing doubling of tariffs for Mexico and Canada, he's retraced back. There is now, his team members are talking about why India is unfairly, putting higher tariffs on alcohol and agri products, about 150% of tariffs, and how they are going to be really taking it more seriously now. What is the sense that you have? How much, how much should a retail investor pay attention to all of these tariff talks on a day-to-day basis that keep changing?
Thank you, Sakshi, and morning to all of you all. So firstly, I think for all those newcomers who came into the market post COVID 2020, I think for them it has been a difficult time because they have not seen this kind of correction. 21, 22, 23, they saw high double-digit return. 24, first 9 months, they again saw phenomenal return. And since October last till date, so what in effect I'm trying to say is that, markets are going to be like this. You need to be having elevated risk appetite when you come into the equity market. As far as your question with related to tariff, I have always argued like this, Sakshi, that this is not the first time. We have seen these kind of situations earlier. In fact, when we did the nuclear test, there was a complete ban on us. A lot of, from United Nations and a lot of countries, stayed away from India. We managed to come out of all those difficult times, right? And I think we are capable of managing this as well. And even anything worse than this also, I think we are well capable of managing all those kind of situations. The only problem is that these kind of news flows make a lot of noise in the immediate short to medium term. So my advice to all the investors is that please avoid all this external noise pollution, as I call it. Focus on the domestic events which are more positive for our economy and our stock market. And my sense is that, I did mention this last time also, that whatever 47th President of United States of America in form of Mr. Donald Trump is doing in terms of tariff, that particular impact on the negative side has also started to reflect on the US stock market and the economy, because you're not going to stay absolutely insulated from these kind of, aftershocks that you love to give to the world. It is going to come back to you also. So there will be a thought process. Sakshi, you cannot have kind of capacities that the other countries have in terms of exports to US overnight, 3 months, 6 months. They need a lot of time. Point number one. Point number two, the cost of setting up a manufacturing activity or a facility is much, much higher compared to India or Mexico or China or Canada. Point number three, the cost of labor is also going to be equally higher. And point number four, the issues related to the laws and bylaws in the United States. So for any promoter or any corporate group, they are not going to move things overnight just because Trump has become the 47th President of America, right? And he's going to be there only for some years. He's not going to be there forever. So people will evaluate all these things, and I hope and I pray that all those people with wisdom in Trump's administration put some sense into that guy.
Absolutely. So, investors back home should be really looking at this as noise pollution, keep an eye out on the long-term growth story of India, and continue to focus with those investments that they have put in place for their long-term financial goals, and continue to believe in that. I think that's the biggest takeaway. But
if you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.